She handed me a list titled "Things You Need to Change to Marry Me." I said, "This is really helpful." Then I wrote my own list with one item on it. "Find a new girlfriend." I slid it back to her and walked out of the restaurant. I, 29, male, had dated Bethany, 27, for 18 months. We moved in together 6 months prior. I thought things were fine. Looking back, warning signs stared at me, constant digs at my clothes, my friends, my hobbies. I told myself relationships need compromise, so I bent. I ignored the pressure. Last Thursday, she picked an upscale Italian spot downtown. She said something important needed a talk. I expected a promotion or good news. I arrived on time. She sat there, serious as stone, eyes locked. A folder rested on the table, neat and square. After we ordered, she slid it across. I opened it slow. A laminated sheet faced me, glossy and stiff. Requirements for marriage, areas where Derek needs improvement. Laminated like a Kinko's run. My stomach went cold. The list: 1. Income, raise salary by 40% within 12 months. Current pay fails our lifestyle goals, no room for debate. 2. Physical fitness, join CrossFit, no substitutes, lose 15 pounds. Develop visible abs, keep them, track progress weekly. 3. Vehicle, trade in my Honda Civic, marriage-appropriate vehicles, BMW, Audi, or Mercedes. No other options, prestige over practicality. 4. Wardrobe, full overhaul, immediate. She attached a Pinterest board of approved looks, colors, cuts, brands, all curated, my style erased. 5. Social circle, cut off Corey, Miguel, and Josh. Negative influences on our future, replace with her network. 6. Hobbies, gaming limited to 2 hours each week maximum. Golf lessons mandatory, networking opportunity. Fun made into work. 7. Family boundaries, visits to my mother, holidays only to be tracked. Attachment included for guidelines. My home life managed. 8. Career path, commit to an MBA by next fall. She already researched schools, ranked and priced. Deadline set. 9. Housing, purchase a home in a specific neighborhood within 2 years. Minimum 3,500 square feet, no exceptions. Image first. 10. Social media, total cleanup. Remove photos with X's, sanitize history, update status, include her in profile pic, public proof secured. She watched me read, sipping wine, calm and sure. When I finished, she spoke, voice steady. "I've thought long and hard about this. These are my non-negotiables. I need to know you are serious about our future." I stared at the sheet, then at her face. She meant every word, no doubt. I spoke softly. "This is really helpful," I said, tone flat. Her face lit up, bright and eager. "I knew you'd understand. When do we start?" I reached for my phone. I opened notes, typed one line, "Find a new girlfriend." I turned the screen, let her read. I dropped $20 for my drink, stood up. I walked out. My phone blew up before I reached my car. Calls, texts, long walls of demands. I ignored everything, drove home in silence. I packed her things. Boxes filled fast, shirts, shoes, framed prints. Her messages kept coming, louder, angrier. I changed the locks with the landlord's okay. He understood after I explained. I stacked her boxes in the building mail room. A note said pickup by Sunday, clear and brief. The gall of grading my life like a project, I felt done. Update 1, fallout hit like a storm. Bethy's entitlement reached new heights, surreal stuff. After I left, she sat there an hour. The waiter told me later, "I am a regular," he laughed telling it. She told nearby tables I needed time. She said I would return once processed. She held court alone. Friday morning, she showed up at my work. Security escorted her out, firm and calm. She waited in the lobby with a laptop, PowerPoint titled "Derek's Transformation Plan." She asked coworkers to talk sense into me. My manager, Carl, looked stunned, then said, "Bro, is this real life?" It got worse that evening. My mom called. "Honey, Bethy's here. She brought a therapist." My brain stalled, breath hitched. Bethany drove 2 hours to my mom's house. She brought a couples therapist for an intervention. Dr. Whitman believed I feared commitment, emergency session needed. My mom, kind as ever, let them speak. Bethany ran a full presentation on my potential. She blamed my mom. My mom asked one question, steady and clear. Did Derek agree to this session? He will once he understands what he risks, Bethany said. The therapist stood up. This is inappropriate, he said, then left. My mom asked Bethany to leave as well. Before leaving, Bethany spat one more line. You never pushed him to be exceptional. My mom raised me alone, nursing degree in progress. Tireless nights, long shifts, endless study. Hearing that insult burned like acid. I clenched my jaw. Saturday, an email arrived from Richard's subject business proposal. I had met him maybe 5 times. He offered a junior manager role, salary bumped, joining his construction company, strings attached. He CC'd Bethany, one line hit hard. I've solved the income issue, the rest looks reasonable with dedication. Money waved like bait. I shook my head. Sunday pickup deadline, no Bethany in sight. Her friend Tara rolled up with a U-Haul. 3 guys followed, ready to haul. A printed list guided them. It included my television, my console, my coffee maker. Even my grandmother's china set she claimed use made it hers. Building security stopped them at the door. I came down. I pointed out her items, box by box. Tara argued about improvements, said compensation was due. One mover pulled me aside, eyes wide. Dude, she told us lies. She said you were abusive, stealing her property. He shrugged, voice low. You seem calm, she sounds off. They took only labeled boxes after that. Crisis paused. Monday morning, LinkedIn pinged my phone, new post. Bethany updated her title, life coach, relationship consultant. An article went live, upward dating guide. She did not name me. Everyone knew anyway, links surfaced fast. She wrote about 18 months lifting a partner. She framed me as content with average life. The comments buried her. Someone found my post in an advice group. They linked receipts, timelines, quotes, screenshots. She deleted within 2 hours, too late. Images spread everywhere. That night, one last text arrived, borrowed phone. You'll regret this at 40, alone with your video games. I replied once, blunt and tired. More fun with games than with lists. Blocked number 2, peace for a night. Corey brought pizza and beer, simple comfort. We played COD until 3 a.m., best Monday in months. Update 2, I thought the storm ended. I was wrong, it rose again. The office called, a complaint sat on file. Illegal eviction, theft, reported by Bethany. She was never on the lease, never paid rent. She moved in, period, no paperwork. Deb at the office showed me the form. I stared in disbelief. Duration of tenancy read 18 months total. 6 months physical, 12 months spiritual, written out. Spiritual tenancy, a brand new doctrine. Deb shook her head. Thursday, I hit the gym, my regular one, not CrossFit, not now, not ever. Richard walked in, fresh gear, tags showing. He faked a casual approach. Derek, what are the odds? He asked. Odds were 0, footage later proved it. He waited in his car for an hour. He cornered me by the fountain. Son, let's talk man to man, he began. Bethany comes from a good family, high standards. Her delivery missed, her intentions were noble, he said. I felt my teeth grind. She graded me like a performance review, I said. She sees a project, not a partner. He tried one more push, voice smooth. I'll buy you the BMW myself. Early wedding gift, he added, smile tight. I laughed, breathless, had to sit. I do not want a BMW, I said. I like my Civic, it's paid off. His face flushed red, anger flashing. You throw away my daughter over pride, he said. She chose you. No, she chose aversion to mold, I said. He stormed out, left a new gym bag. Friday stayed quiet, too quiet, nerves tight. Saturday, laundry in the basement, phone buzzed. Unknown number, 2 words, check mail, an envelope waited in my box. Inside, a dating app profile printed. Derek, 29, my photos, fake bio. I read in silence. Successful professional seeking ambitious woman, empire talk. Recently single, drive unmatched, MBA candidate. CrossFit fan, future homeowner, no time for games, mediocre mindsets unwelcome. She built a fake profile, messaged women as me. Paulo called laughing, voice half shocked. Bro, my sister matched you on Hinge. You sound weird, he said. You push synergy, power couples nonstop, he added. Then the worst part hit hard. She scheduled dates using my real address. 3 women got times and directions. The first arrived Saturday night, no warning. Janet stood there, dressed up, confused. I wore sweats, half awake from a nap. I told her everything. She looked furious, then helped report the profile. Plot twist followed. She stayed a while. We ordered Chinese, laughed at the madness. She left her number. Call me when your ex stops this, she said. You seem normal, she added with a smile. I locked the door, leaned back, exhaled. Relief washed in. Sunday, my mom called, voice tight with shock. Derek, why did I get an invoice? Bethany sent her a bill, $8743, itemized. I read the lines. Relationship coaching, life improvement consulting, 18 months, $200 a month, $3,600. Personal styling services, $1,200, career counseling and MBA research, $500. Meal planning and nutrition guidance, $900, social circle optimization, $400. Interior design consultation, $1,500, future planning and goal setting, $643. Payment due in 30 days or legal action. My mom left one message, steel in tone. Sweetheart, never contact me or my son again. Bill me and I bill you. My rate is $300 an hour, 4-hour minimum. Hearing her draw that line felt good. Then Megan, Bethy's sister, messaged on Instagram. She apologized, no excuses. Bethany did this before, 2 years prior. Megan sent screenshots from the ex, same pattern. Different list, same energy, same chaos. He needed a restraining order. I tried to warn her, Megan wrote. She thinks she is a lifestyle curator, she added. Document everything, you will need it. I opened a folder. I hired a lawyer, my buddy's cousin. Friends and family rates, straightforward and fair. We sent a cease and desist. I logged every stunt. Corey, Miguel, and Josh made a game, 1 shot for each new escalation. Miguel's girlfriend said pick a new game, survival over laughs. Meanwhile, I drove my Civic, windows down. I gamed when I wanted, no limits. I wore my inadequate wardrobe with pride. Peace felt clean. Final update, ending in sight, nerves steady. Lawyer sent the letter, lines clear. A normal person would stop, rethink, breathe. Bethany found a new lane. She hired a lawyer, wrote a counter letter. Demands read like satire, yet stamped. Compensation for breach of implied contract to improve himself. Return of invested time, emotional labor. Public apology for defamation, me telling the truth. Damages for loss of future lifestyle expected. My lawyer left the room to laugh. He came back wiping tears. In 15 years, never seen imaginary BMW damages, he said. While letters flew, Bethany went nuclear online. TikTok series launched, dating down my story. Voice filters, animated slides, no face. First video hit around 10K views. She painted me as a commitment-phobic manchild. Strong woman with standards, narrative locked tight. The comments sliced through. Girl, you gave him a laminated list, they wrote. CrossFit requirement had people howling with laughter. Spiritual tendency became a meme, instant spread. She deleted after 3 videos. Then the master stroke of entitlement, a final swing. Bethany showed up at my cousin's wedding. She was uninvited, warned off in advance. She wore a white dress. She tried to catch the bouquet, hands high. Lucia, my cousin, burned with anger. Security moved to escort her. She made a scene. Tears and claims flew. She yelled this should have been our wedding. She said I stole her dreams, her future. Guests heard claims of a promised engagement. My aunt stepped forward. Honey, leave before I call police, she said. Take off that white dress, you look desperate. Bethy grabbed the mic at the reception. She tried a speech. True love conquers obstacles, eyes fixed on me. The DJ cut her mic mid-line. Uncle Antonio and cousin Marco carried her out. She yelled about assault. Marco, a cop, laughed on the way. Please do, I want this video in court. The restraining order landed the next week. The judge read everything. The list, the invoice, the fake profiles. The wedding crash, the linked in peace, all of it. The judge looked tired, voice flat. "Ma'am, this behavior is concerning. Leave this man alone, seek professional help." Bethany tried to claim victim status. The judge cut in one last line. "You invoiced his mother for dating." "That is not normal," the judge said. Order granted, 500 FT, no contact. Duration, 2 years, clear and strict. Silence followed. Aftermath moved fast. Richard called to apologize. He learned from papers, not from her. She used their address, hid the truth. He sounded shaken. "Derek, I do not know what to say," he said. "We did not raise her like this." Megan sent one more message, brief. Real therapy started. Parents finally saw what she hid. "Sorry you had to be the one," she wrote. I stared at the screen, then smiled. Weight lifted a little. My favorite twist, Janet from the fake date. We started hanging out, easy and light. She crushed us at Mario Kart, laughed hard. Corey nodded approval. She liked my Civic, called Paid Off Smart. Revolutionary concept, simple math, no ego. My mom framed the invoice on her wall. Guests see it and laugh. Word spread through the grapevine, small circles. Luca's husband knew someone at her office. Bethany moved back with her parents, quiet. She started a new journey. She makes lists for herself now. Growth, maybe time will tell. I focused on my life, steady. No noise, no lists, no grades. I still game with the boys at night. I still visit my mom every Sunday. I still wear my so-called inadequate clothes. I still drive my Civic. Miguel bought me a bumper sticker. Mediocre and proud, it reads bold. It stays on a small banner, peace over pretense. I never joined CrossFit, not once. I joined a boxing gym, clean and focused, not for her list, for my mind, for future storms if they come. The trainer asked why I joined. I told this story between rounds. The gym calls me list guy now. Her list hangs on the wall. A big red X runs across it. People tap it for motivation, then smile. Best revenge, quiet and simple, no speeches. I felt calm. I am happy, honest, steady inside. Average life, list free, game time intact. My friends remain, negative influences in name only. My standards fit my life. At work, her PowerPoint lives as a joke. Coworkers saved it, perfect template for pranks. Last week, Carl ran a mock deck, requirements for getting Derek to cover your shift. Minimum 3 bags of Doritos, non-negotiable. Commit to watching the office marathon. The room cracked up, even management laughed. I laughed too and breathed.